Gary Mahoney Moundfield, a legendary bassist whose name has long been synonymous with some of the most iconic sounds to emerge from Manchester, England, has died at the age of 63. The news, which sent shockwaves throughout the music world and among fans worldwide, was first shared by Manny's brother, Greg Moundfield, via a heartfelt post on Facebook. In the statement, Greg wrote with palpable sorrow, "It is with the heaviest of hearts that I have to announce the sad passing of my brother Gary Mahoney Moundfield. RIP. The post immediately drew an outpouring of condolences, reactions, and tributes from fans, friends, and fellow musicians who recognized Mahoney not only as a gifted musician, but as a deeply influential figure in the British rock scene." In a follow-up comment, Greg added a further layer of poignancy, writing, "Reunited with his beautiful wife, Imelda," suggesting a sense of peace and Manny's passing, while underscoring the personal connections and love that defined his life beyond music. As of now, the cause of death has not been disclosed, leaving fans and the music community in a state of reflection and quiet mourning, contemplating the legacy of an artist whose life and work left an indelible mark on the industry. News of Manny's passing was quickly confirmed by Ian Brown, the frontman of the Stone Roses. It's one of the seminal bands of the late 1980s and early 1990s, who took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to post a brief yet poignant tribute. "Rest in peace, Monty X." Though simple in wording, the message carried the weight of decades of shared history, artistic collaboration, and the unique bond that exists between members of a band that not only defined a generation but also shaped the sound and spirit of British music for years to come. Brown's acknowledgement highlighted the immediate impact of Monty's death on the artistic community and reinforced the profound influence he wielded as both a musician and a friend, a collaborator, and a guiding force within the groups he graced with his talent. Born and raised in Crumpsall, Manchester, Gary Moundfield came of age in a city that was itself a crucible for musical innovation and experimentation. Manchester during Manny's formative years was a hub for post-punk energy, burgeoning indie movements, and the cultural dynamism that would later define the Manchester scene. Surrounded by this vibrant environment, Mahoney developed a deep affinity for music from a young age, drawn to the rhythms, the rebellion, and the storytelling that characterized the bands of the era. Before joining the Stone Roses, he had honed his skills as a member of rival band The Waterfront, where he began to establish a reputation for his distinctive bass playing, combining technical proficiency with a raw, emotive style that would soon become his signature. It was this combination of skill, instinct, and an innate understanding of melody and rhythm that positioned Monty for the defining chapter of his career, the years he would spend with the Stone Roses. In 1987, Mahoney joined the Stone Roses, a move that would forever cement his place in music history. The band, known for its innovative fusion of psychedelic rock, funk, and indie sensibilities, quickly rose to prominence in the United Kingdom and beyond. Manny's bass playing became a cornerstone of the band's sound, driving tracks with both subtlety and intensity, weaving together rhythmic complexity and melodic grace. His contributions were not merely technical, they were deeply expressive, providing a heartbeat for songs that would become anthems of a generation. Throughout his time with the Stone Roses, Mahoney demonstrated an ability to enhance the group's dynamic, complementing the distinctive vocals of Ian Brown and the guitar work of John Squire, while also asserting his own musical voice in ways that elevated the band's artistry and helped define the cultural zeitgeist of the late 1980s and early 1990s. During his tenure with the Stone Roses, Mahoney was witness to and a participant in a period of immense creativity and, at times, turmoil. The band's debut album, released in 1989, is often regarded as a seminal work in British music history, and Monty's bass lines played an integral role in shaping the album's sound. Tracks like "I Wanna Be Adored" and "She Bangs the Drums" showcased his deft touch, blending groove with melodic sensibility in ways that few bassists of the era could replicate. Beyond the studio, Mahoney was a driving force in the band's live performances, his energy and precision on stage contributing to the legendary reputation that the Stone Roses cultivated through their concerts. Fans would often note his quiet yet commanding presence, a bassist who could anchor a song while allowing the rest of the band the freedom to explore and innovate, a testament to his musical intelligence and collaborative spirit. The split of the Stone Roses in 1996 marked a turning point in Manis' career, but not an end to his artistic journey. Following the band's dissolution, he joined Primal Scream, another Manchester-based group that was itself central to the evolution of British rock and alternative music. In Primal Scream, Mahoney found a new creative home and a kindred spirit in guitarist Robert Throb Young. Together, they contributed to the band's continued success, bringing Manny's distinctive style, rhythmic ingenuity, and musical sensitivity to a new body of work. His time with Primal Scream was marked by experimentation, collaboration, and a commitment to musical exploration that mirrored his earlier achievements with the Stone Roses, while also allowing him to grow as an artist and a performer. Manny's ability to adapt, evolve, and leave a signature mark on each project he touched was a defining feature of his career, demonstrating both his versatility and his enduring passion for music. One memorable instance of Manis' engagement with fans and the broader public came in 2004, when he and Throb Young appeared on the Scottish television show Trout and About. The appearance, which showcased the musicians in a setting far removed from the stage or studio, revealed a different side of Monty, one that was personable, humorous, and deeply connected to the everyday world. While his musicianship had long been celebrated, moments like this reminded audiences of the human being behind the bass guitar, a man capable of warmth, wit, and relatability that extended beyond his artistry. These glimpses into Manny's personality only deepened the admiration of fans, reinforcing the sense that his legacy was not solely defined by notes and riffs, but by the character, integrity, and authenticity he brought to every interaction, whether on stage, in the studio, or in public appearances. Throughout his career, Mahoney was not just a musician. He was a cultural touchstone, an embodiment of the spirit of Manchester's music scene, and a symbol of a generation that sought to blend art, rebellion, and community. His influence extended far beyond the confines of the bands he played with, shaping the aspirations of countless bassists, musicians, and fans who came after him. From the early days in Crumpsall to the heights of international recognition, Manny's journey was marked by dedication, innovation, and a deep understanding of the power of music to connect, inspire, and endure. In reflecting on his life and contributions, it becomes clear that his impact cannot be measured merely in albums sold, concerts performed, or accolades received. It lies in the inspiration he imparted, the collaborations he enriched, and the indelible mark he left on the cultural landscape of British rock and beyond, as tributes continue to pour in from across the music world and the public. The sense of loss is palpable. Social media platforms have been filled with messages from fans sharing personal stories, favorite tracks, and memories of seeing Mahoney perform live, while fellow musicians have spoken of his professionalism, his creativity, and the profound effect he had on their own careers. Publications and broadcasters are recalling the milestones of his career, from the revolutionary sound of the Stone Roses' debut to the enduring legacy of Primal Scream, highlighting the breadth and depth of a career that spanned decades and touched multiple generations. Each recollection serves to reinforce the understanding that Monty's influence was not fleeting or superficial. It was foundational, shaping the music, the culture, and the very identity of the scenes in which he participated.